I am honestly so worried about Cascada in this game.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, there's a ball delivery, and he is an immobile mid laner.
Jarvan Orianna, if he's ever without his flash.
Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
All right, arcane comment on both the mid laners, not overly surprising. Fleet footwork with the Ghost here for Taco in the top lane, and arcane comment, of course, on the Rumble. Nothing that unique in the draft, in the runes. Sorry.
So, though, honestly, Dasher's not all that safe this game either. We've seen Twisted Fates just leave their lanes at level 6 and team onto these immobile mid laners.
Yeah.
Orianna
he should have Prio as well, so.
Yeah. Orianna doesn't have all that much root.
Oh, God. Oh. And it's too late to recall as well.
Yeah, just probably has to play his lane down a bit of HP. Not the greatest against an Orianna.
Oh, that sucks. Level 1 as well. Vista going to get himself a ward there, the blue buff of DCG. So going to get some valuable information. Should tell them that 65 is most likely starting at the Raptors.
So
we'll see what headway we can get done in the bot lane for DCG, but I mean, I can't bet against SoftBank.
Not after that first game. I think Forest might just have a field day this game. These lanes look very gankable across the board.
A horrific lane start as well for Cascada here.
Yeah, even pre-6. Just all of these lanes, a level 2 Jarvan even could walk into any of these lanes and have some success. Really only bot lane is going to threaten turning any fight around.
Yeah, and Renekton actually with the push thus far, but there is a stacked minion wave for Taco. Oh, gets the gold card in.
Yeah, real quick gold card out of Taco. Yeah, he's beating up this Renekton.
Yeah, not overly surprising.
And what do you build on the Renekton? Maybe Eclipse, but you're at risk of getting one shot in a TF stun during team fights.
Yeah, it's probably the Eclipse. I think the Eclipse Renektons look the best.
Yeah, so you can realistically threaten a one-hit on the Twisted Fate as well.
Yeah, he does have bone plating, so you're not really going to threaten it without bone plating being procced beforehand.
Yeah.
But
probably need Merc Treads. Can't really manage this game as the Renekton without Merc Treads. But they don't feel all that good in lane either.
Yeah, not particularly. I'm surprised this isn't just a Rumble top.
Yeah, it's looked very good in the top lane, right?
Yeah. Oh. +2 stacks. Oh, I'd almost get in there.
665.
All right, we're diving. This is not even a... Oh, the Cosmic Binding onto 2. Orca does manage to get out of tower range. Does pick up that first blood, but Marble, he actually has the teleport. We'll be able to get back to this play, and with the tower stopping aggro there, it's going to be a second kill found. Marble coming back, lands on a trap, and Tide finds the damage there, but it's a double kill for Vista on the Bard. Not exactly what you want, but a good turnaround nonetheless. Forest now on the top side as Taco losing a trade solo to Evie on this Renekton. It was the flash trade. It was actually both sums used for Taco, and with no teleport, he is going to lose a substantial amount of minions now to the tower.
Yeah, it is a cannon wave, and I think Forest did manage to make a gank up there just because he was missing so much HP. And I mean, Vista is a hero in this play. It's already not ideal.
The Cosmic Binding is...
And yeah, this Cosmic Binding just shuts down the play completely. It takes him so long. And he flashed to block the Lee Sin Q. I did not see that in live. Eventually, and he dodges this Q. I mean, Vista played that perfectly. And then Orca just decides, whatever. I'll die to kill this guy, get a bunch of gold onto Tide. Marble, though, gets to just TP in and solo catch this wave on the Smolder. Is very nice for him.
Yeah, but this lane is kind of cursed, I think, now for SoftBank.
Yeah.
Bard got the kills, which is better than no one getting the kills, but it is now just a Dirk on the Caitlyn versus one longsword.
Yeah. Going to be perma-shoved again for DCG, and 665 did hold on to his flash. So did everyone, actually, on the bot side of DCG. So every time you repeat that play now, it's going to be easier and easier. And on the other hand, you're not getting dived on this wave ever as DCG's bot lane. So Forest is going to make a short appearance, but get out of there.
Is he going to go for the Dragon? Because it is the Void Grubs being picked up for 665. And
yeah, this is very important. I think last game they got no Void Grubs, and this is going to help.
Oh, Cascada.
risky.
Dasher is so low. Dasher is 1Q landing would actually just take him out. Forest, face check in the bush, will locate a Lee Sin there.
Yeah. Risky to flash for that play onto Cascada. Forest is being very annoying for him. Gonna force him all the way out. Actually wins his mid laner a lot of tempo, but with both TPs up, a lot of tempo, one for his mid laner, but with both TPs up, it should just be fine. Go on, one more. Okay. Is just gonna settle for a Void Grub.
Yeah, so Dude does get the one. But honestly, DCG, it feels pretty good. You have the TF, you have the Caitlyn. They're also going to get this dragon. So
yeah, Forest heading down here.
Yeah, but it is just Caitlyn, Rumble, Smolder, Bard.
So Evie has shoved in a wave, and he's level 6 on this Renekton with TP up.
Yeah, but he can't teleport because it's not up unleashed. So
right, he has to just TP to a
to a tower. So he can't.
This should just be their dragon then.
Taco, not level 6, is not able to pop that Destiny and get back to lane, which means Evie is going to once again deny some very, very much important farm away from this Twisted Fate. In fact, with the Dominus proc, might even be able to kill him on the way back to lane. Not quite got the damage, but he could just look for a dive follow-up. Taco, still not level 6. He needs to hit that level 6 if he ever wants to survive this dive. Does now tick across. Got the gold card locked in. Is he going to be able to land it? No, the stun, the Color the Meek, the slice, and dice. It's all solo bolo in the top lane once again for Evie. And we've seen what this man can do on the Renekton.
Yeah, hasn't used his TP yet this game. Just kills Taco after forcing him out of lane twice already on the Twisted Fate. And this is kind of what I expected when I saw a Twisted Fate into the Renekton. You just seem so vulnerable, at risk of getting one hit. And it is just a TP back to the lane for the Twisted Fate. It is not going to be onto Dasher, who actually has his whole team surrounding him. And Taco's trying to sneak his way back into lane here, as Evie is between him and the tower. And this is a real smart play from Evie, because Taco has no TP, no ulti yet. Has to walk through the Renekton to get back into lane. And Evie waits for his ulti to run out, just so that he's not going to get tower aggro too early. And Bluetooth Renekton W into just a clean kill.
GG.
GG,
he's called it.
Yeah, GG.
He's called it.
This one is a
hold
wrap.
up. Might not be GG.
Nope.
Dasher gets a quick kick to the head.
Yeah, gets his head kicked off.
He's trying to fight 665. I don't think this is a winning fight. Sonic Wave has missed, but now Vista in the area, it's become a lot easier. No Spiraling Despair. Nice Cataclysm, but it's not going to matter. The kill comes through. The Triumph won't be enough. Vista now, he's got 4 kills for himself on the Bard as he picks up a double kill in the mid lane.
Yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, 4-1-0 on the Bard. I mean, he deserves that scoreline. He has played an immaculate game on the Bard. It's just, I don't think you can capitalize on these kills. Bard might be the worst support at capitalizing.
No. This is a Lich Bane game.
Lich Bane, rapid fire.
Yeah.
I mean, get a static Shivan.
True, just start taking the farm.
Yeah. What is the Bard build? There is never a Bard build.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can just build miscellaneous items.
It looks like it might be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
He seems like a good Night's Vow champion too.
Yeah, probably, but this doesn't build into Night's Vow. So.
Taco is at risk of getting dived, but 665 is here, and SoftBank are pinging danger.
Yeah, could be a soul read, maybe.
Onto them. Evie still has his flash up.
He's going to find that
his flash
ward.
back up.
And obviously it is now known that someone was here. As the, what is it called? Scryer's Bloom, I think?
That sounds right. Evie is once again unleashed from his lane after getting an early lead and causing headaches for the rest of DCG.
Yeah, I mean, gold lead is in favor of DCG, not by much, but the problem is, it's actually, I guess, a little bit deceiving.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the gold that SoftBank have is on Bard. Oh, all right.
Yeah, so this is... Oh, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't even get the heal there from Mum. Ace in the hole not up.
Oh, it's not up. Oh, Caitlyn. I thought Caitlyn was up and he was just dead there. 665 is here. He's actually a level down on the
he is still dead. Equalizer comes through, and this should be a kill for Orca. There we go.
Oh, sniped him. 665 is here. He is down quite a bit of XP, so picking up these Krugs would be very nice, but there's a 4-in-1 Bard here to contest him on them.
You're not really threatened, I don't think. Oh, almost loses it though.
Yeah, just trying to steal them. Vista is. He's kind of with nothing to do here until Marble TP's in, and
this could be dangerous.
Oh, no trap from Tide, who was just recalling. Thought they might look for a redive. 30 CS up on the Caitlyn. This is a much better game now.
Yeah, and
especially if you can go get some reset and go get some Void Grubs as 665 on the Lee Sin.
Oh, landing
Dasher.
the hard part of the combo.
Yeah, Dasher was... I thought he'd be looking for an ult there, but just gets a chunk.
Forrest has found his way in, avoiding the wards, and Taco is absolutely dead.
Yeah, has
He's popped the ghost, he has flash, he makes it under his tower. He's got to find a way to live, but there really isn't. Got the red card, trying to clear the wave. Maybe get a bit of CS for himself. Cataclysm, though, it's going to deny him anything.
Yeah, does what he can to force the Jarvan ult out at least, but Evie still with his TP up the whole game. Has flash advantage now on this Twisted Fate. And I think a 2-level lead.
Yeah, this is a bit of a diffy in the tiffy.
Yeah, and this was with counterpick for Taco. No interference in the lane up until that point. Oh, there was the early gank that we didn't really get to see.
True.
But if one gank is going to make your lane fall apart to this extent, then it's probably not a counterpick. And going to be a dragon picked up. At least Forrest gets to deny these Void Grubs for the dragon.
Oh, Taco.
Yeah, he just can't get to lane without ulting. He has no ult.
Yeah, no sums either. If he had Ghost there, maybe he actually looks aggressively.
Yeah, hard still without your ulti. You kind of want your ult and Ghost to reveal the enemy.
Based on the hole, it's going to connect onto Vista. Oh, 65 as well as Orca, though. Equalizer available. Flash is going to be able to be there to answer, as well as that Tempered Fate.
Yeah, DCG
won't connect.
DCG know where their win condition is this game, and it is just spot lane.
Oh, through comes Mum, but it's for 2 minions and only gets 1 of them. Not ideal.
Yeah, and
there is just another wave coming now. Forest in the area. It's going to be a 3v3 if they want to fight this. 4 and 1 Bard. And it is also both junglers with their first completed item.
Cascada making his way down the still...
Tempered Fate lands once again onto Tide. Does have flash, does have Ghost. Going to have to flash immediately afterwards. Cosmic Binding was slightly late, I think. I don't think
it was mistimed, and I don't think Tide actually had to flash there. He might just get slowed down and take too much damage there, but he's against this Jarvan without flash. Maybe he doesn't miss it too much on the Caitlyn. Has to be a little more careful, though, and might slow down him taking this tower. Evie might be able to get first tower now. Has 4 Void Grubs on his side. Though it doesn't look like he can just hit the tower in Taco's face, at least. And honestly, the bright point for DCG with this their top lane is falling apart, but it's still just a Twisted Fate. He could even just rush a rapid fire if he really wanted to, and he's going to function as a stun bot for his team. Meanwhile, Smolder this far behind kind of just turns the game into a 4v5 until he gets his stacks.
Yeah, 6-5, landing the Sonic Wave, ace in the hole. Actually, a reasonable amount of damage. Yeah,
I'm really surprised the Caitlyn has rotated here. With a 1 plate left on this bot tower, I would think that DCG would be going for the tower. I think they want Rift Herald.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a battle over the Rift Herald, and Dasher teleports into the bot side. Cascada, not really interested in being there, is going to
TP.
Rather be in the top side. Taco, though, going to go down and match the Orianna. Will have Destiny available, so can join the Rift Herald fight if he chooses to walk up.
Yeah, and if you're not contesting the Rift Herald, these lane assignments are pretty strange to me from DCG. Orc is going to make his way here.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, they're just too slow on the play. SoftBank with a numbers disadvantage if you consider the Twisted Fate ult. Just managed to quickly do the Rift Herald and get out.
Evie's going to go aggressively. Pops the Dominus, but he's going to have to run away. Although, Equalizer's massive. It lands onto 3 members here. Forrest now in a lot of trouble. Does flash away Flag and Drag, but it's the smallest Flag and Drag you've ever seen. Maybe enough to get out. Flash. Ooh. Sonic Wave connects. Evie now is going to get taken down by Orca from well off the screen. And DCG, they are fighting back.
Yeah, we see why we praised 665 on this Lee Sin. That was a dirty play along with Cascada and Orca. It was actually just 2v3 for most of that fight against the strongest member of SoftBank at this point on the Renekton as well. And they just win it with the Lee Sin. This is 2v3.
Yeah, fantastic Equalizer.
Yeah, and then the Lee Sin kick along the equalizer as well. Stuns Forrest in the dot. And then, but this flash from 665.
That flag and drag as well was... Honestly, it went like 3 pixels.
Yeah, and I mean, he finishes off Forrest, gets the Jarvan ult out of him too, and then nice pick there.
Yeah,
actually, the Cataclysm turning against Evie.
Yeah, Cascada going to be able to pick himself up a kill. Already a better look from him, and wow, is there a ward? Oh, there is a ward. Okay, I was going to say, no way that was just blind.
Yeah, that is a deep ward. Lets you keep track of enemy lane assignments. And yeah, Tide can't be so bold hitting towers yet till his flash is back up. Once his flash is back up, you'll probably be seeing him punching that mid tower a bit more, and this seems like a difficult dive.
Oh, Spiraling Despair coming out. Ivy, Dominant's going to be popped now, and he's actually just looking for Cascada. Good fear is going to keep him safe for a bit, but the flash is going to make sure that Ivy picks himself up at least one in this exchange. Now walking menacingly at the Caitlyn, but not menacingly enough, as Tide now 2-0-2 on the Caitlyn after picking up another kill onto Ivy. He does have a stride breaker, was the pickup.
Yeah, committing 3 people to that one-for-one
Destiny,
trade.
though, Marble has flash. He's going to have the Mikhail's Crucible available as Vista's first item, and so we'll be able to get on out of there.
Hey, pretty good. The kills on the Bard paying off with how early he can get his Mikhails there is going to make Taco's job a lot harder this game.
Yeah,
Dasher has just picked up a tier 2.
Yeah, it was the Herald crash that assisted him, of course,
Yeah.
but that's a lot of gold now into this Orianna. That
Already 40 CS up.
Well, Marble, he does still have flash available. Flag and drag, but there shouldn't be much coming from this. DCG are stronger. They are only up a little bit of gold, but again, so much of this gold is onto this Bard.
Yeah, Dasher hasn't back since picking up a massive injection of gold, so I think SoftBank should be hesitant to fight this.
Yeah, Forrest, he gets chunked out, he finds a flag and drag. It's going to be Tide who's the target of the Cataclysm. Nice flash and a kill for 6-5, and a massive Dragon's Rage shut down for Tide on the Caitlyn. And 6-6-5, he saw what Evie was doing last game. It's his turn. Down you go, Evie. That's a dead Croc, and 6-6-5, 6-2-4, on the Lee Sin. Dragon number 3 now secured, and no stacks to be really talked about for Marble. DCG, they are truly striking back.
Yeah, seemed like some nice macro for a bit from SoftBank to pick up some towers, but in a straight-up fight, they just get run over by DCG, and 6-6-5 looks ridiculous on this Lee Sin, as we remember it being. Forrest has a nice play, actually, just cuts Orca off and catches Tide in his ulti. But then this Lee Sin kick, making a not-so-great Rumble ult work out. And then he chases down Evie with his whole team behind him. Not really missing any of these Qs on the Lee Sin. Gonna look good, especially when you've got kicks like that.
Oh, back to live, and Vista may be fed. He is dead. Oh, my God.
Just in
That
time.
was inches.
Yeah, just in time. The Caitlyn ult, I think he probably just goes down unless SoftBank can rotate.
111 stacks, and we are at 19 minutes.
Yeah.
We are not making stacks this game.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting there on the smolder. And
for different reasons.
At this point, it feels like maybe just put this pick aside for a series, because both games it's been completely irrelevant.
Yeah, it still feels like it's a PSG-only champion.
Yeah, and I think, especially against DCG, who are willing to throw anything in the bot lane to shut down a smolder, it's a very scary pick.
Absolutely, and they ban the lethality Varus, but they're just getting answered with a lethality Caitlyn. And even last game, it kind of looked like this. The difference being, of course, that Evie was able to find impact on that Rek'Sai a lot easier than the Renekton's able to.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Taco's just picked up a CS lead over the Renekton.
Yeah, he might be with the CS lead, but he's going to pop the Destiny. Is he able to get out? Oh my God. Again, just inches away from being taken out.
Yeah, without Ghost, he might just go down there. Can stun the Renekton, but Merc treads on him and a slow from the Stride Breaker. Probably does just get chased down there.
He's just getting murdered.
So very close, but Taco does get away and keep his farm up. This is a very high econ champ in the Twisted Fate. So it's going to be nice to get that rapid fire and then some damage items to follow it up.
I mean, Chris Carter down a lot of CS, but even in items, of course, it is the Rabadons. And if one Shock was here, he would be in full praise of Oriana's build.
Oh
again. My God.
Oh my goodness.
Taco is getting away with murder here. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and DCG have done a good job of shutting down this Renekton who, you know, we've seen Evie just take over.
Uh-oh, that's a two-man. 6-5 is in the way, though, and Forrest is getting targeted. Nice flash. He's not going to be able to be picked up by that flag and drag, but now he's stuck in this Cataclysm. Forrest getting taken out, chunked very low. One more way ability would secure the deal, but won't be able to land. And it is just the kill picked up. Nice shutdown found, and some way, somehow, Chris Carter will secure himself the trade. Forrest and 6-5, the two junglers, will eventually be fouled.
Yeah, a little snipe from Chris Carter at the end there, but you're still pretty happy with that trade. Honestly, if you're SoftBank, that was the most fed member, maybe aside from Tide on the side of DCG. 6-5 did pull off a very heroic play to stop that from being a lost team fight and ended up just being him going down. Unfortunately, he does have a lot of his team's gold, but kicked Forrest away, so he couldn't follow up on the Bard ulti.
Yeah, I think you gave away the shutdown, but you saved 2, maybe 3 members of your team. Definitely going to be worth it.
Yeah, Baron up as well, so yeah, you know, the mind runs away with what you can achieve with a team fight win at this point.
Yeah, that could have very easily turned into a Baron had too many members gone down on the side of DCG, and they were never really winning that fight, just with, you know, a two-man Tempered Fate landing to start it off. It's always not the best showing. I believe it landed onto Orca and Tide as well, which, you know, that's a recipe for disaster. And I'm not talking RuneScape.
Soul up in 50 seconds. So you probably have to fight this if you're SoftBank.
Okay. Well, Spiraling Despair misses, but Forrest still getting chunked quite a lot. Nice kick out of 6-6-5, and we're seeing why this champ gets banned against him consistently. Ward jump as well. He will be taken out as Dasher might just go down, and in fact will stun now. Mikhail's Crucible immediately coming out of Vista to save his jungler, but Tide might not be out of the woods yet. Oh, he is not. Forrest is gonna be taken out. That Tempered Fate was a disaster for Vista, who will be long gone as well. And with 5 more seconds on the Dragon, bot lane tower's taken out, 4 members of SoftBank are taken out, and the Dragon Soul, Ocean of All, will be going over to the side of Deep Cross Gaming.
Yeah, massive kick from 6-6-5. Does kick a Renekton into his team, and it looks a little scary for a second, but Heavy is just separated from his team with that play from 6-6-5, who just keeps going in the fight and does go down again, but he allows his teammates, he takes heat off of Taco and Tide, so they're able to play this fight so aggressively on champs you usually wouldn't. Yeah, unfortunately, Hui ulti misses, but 6-6-5 is so good on this Lee Sin. And Evie does stall for a bit, but no one's here to follow up. And 6-6-5 going forward here takes a lot of heat off of Taco, who is just in the middle of 4 people. Just landing gold cards on this Twisted Fate, and Tide is able to just get aggressive onto Vista and Forest here. Nice flash as well. Lets him pick up 2 kills.
Yeah, Tide the wherewithal while trying to take down Forest to get the trap underneath Vista to ensure it will be the 2 kills instead of just the 1.
And
from 4-1 to 4-4 on the Bard. I mean, you know, it's not his fault. There was no one else that could have got the kills that he did get, but certainly wish there was.
Yeah.
As, you know, it's nice to have had that earlier Mikhail's Crucible, but how impactful has it been? Not all that much.
Takes Taco's flash away from him.
Yeah, Taco's flash will be gone. It's going to be the Dominus coming out. Orca has flash available, though, and now Renekton chasing after the Rumble. Maybe looking for a way into this pit. Mum comes through. Chris Carter's trying to peel, trying to keep the side of Soft Hawk away from this Baron. 2.5k gold now. Will Forrest be able to find his way in and find that steal? And he comes. No one's in the pit. Forrest, can he finish off this Baron? Orca comes in. It will be no 1 HP, but he does get it. The Baron will be stolen away as all of DCG leave the pit. 2 down now, 3 in fact taken. Taco chasing down Evie. Destiny available. Stun card does get picked up. Flash as well. He won't be hit by any of these way abilities. And 2 members will run away. Or maybe not actually, as Vista has a Tide dealing with him in the back line. Don't know that he will be taking out 1Q maybe to stop him. Not going to be able to auto attack. No, he gets it off.
That was very close.
DCG maybe a little bit ahead of themselves, leaving that pit. It is going to be picked up by Forest. They failed the smite as well.
Yeah, to literally 1 HP, right?
Yeah, it was on the 1 HP, but it is the Baron picked up now. Importantly, 2 members keeping it. Cascada, though, he is well out of position. Should have the Seraph's shield and does. Vista now is going to be maybe helping with taking out Cascada, but they weren't able to. And the teleport from Dasher is just going to be found, and it's going to be Tide picking up 2 eventually. Cascada somehow living to tell the tale.
Yeah, we'll see if they can stall these waves with the Smolder. He has a lot of wave clear, but 2 members down now.
Vista does have Baron still. It was their other Baron and Evie getting taken out.
Yeah, that looked like a free pick onto Cascada, but he's so tanky and so far ahead. And honestly, it just looks like there's no hope at this point in the game for SoftBank. But DCG maybe turn off of the Baron a little too late. Oh, they're doing everything they can to just focus down 665, and he's dead at this point. So what are you supposed to do as DCG? I mean, hope for that Orca overheats. A Flame Spitter from the Rumble just secures that Baron, but he's overheated, so he can't finish off the Baron.
Vista will still have that Baron. The Baron power play currently sits at negative 1,600 gold.
Yeah.
But I think importantly, they're probably losing that gold and more if it was picked up by DCG. So
yeah, minimizing
Smolder
their
has
gold
stacks,
loss.
but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, he actually made it somehow. It took about 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes to get there, but he did get there. And we'll see what he can do. He's up against Soul. I mean, everything but the Baron going DCG's way, really.
Yeah, and he's a 2.5, almost 3 item Smolder to an almost 4 item Caitlyn. Very sizable difference. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Not the most damage, but it was an overheal shield.
Yeah, does take just a chunk off of Marble's HP. Makes these fights that much harder for him to play.
Yeah, and it's not going to be a very long cooldown on the Caitlyn ult. As you can see on your screens, it is already about a third of the way back from being back up. This should be the tower going down with the next wave that crashes. Honestly, if DCG want, they can probably look for a dive even.
Yeah, SoftBank just making them work for this tower. I don't think they're going to really fight for this tower like their lives depend on it. Dasher ready.
Coming through, but it clears out everything but this cannon wave, and Tide actually doesn't feel safe enough to walk up. So, with help, of course, from the Smolder, they are actually able to clear one more wave.
So they must not know that Dasher's TP is down, because they could get a 5v4 up here. If they were willing to commit to the dive and TP on a minion.
3 items now for Marble, so there is hope. But
yeah,
they are gonna struggle.
This is the big spike for Smolder.
Yeah. And
meanwhile, Dasher is massive on this Orianna.
Uh-oh. Where is this Destiny? It is going to be able to find its mark. Nice shockwave, but he's going to get stunned up. But through comes Forest, and through comes Evie. Spiraling Despair lands though onto Renekton, so he is going to get slowed up, and the Dominus popped almost for nothing as Taco will have to ghost to get on out of there, but the Dominus being down, Dragon, which is the Elder Dragon, of course, will be spawning in 25 seconds, and you're not going to have this Renekton ult for that.
Yeah, SoftBank just all appear out of nowhere to protect their mid laner, who doesn't lose his flash there. Does lose his ulti, though, 15 seconds.
Yeah, Forest is going to be looked at. Equalizer coming through, lands onto 3. Nice amount of slowing coming through as Evie with the rapid fire cannon, but an instant cleanse with that Mikhail's Crucible from Vista is going to be extremely helpful for letting him survive the day. Smolder picking up 1 kill onto 665. Evie still very, very low. Taco once again does have that rapid fire cannon and a gold card prepared. Both junglers dead, Elder Dragon alive, but I think with 665 not being up, you're not going to risk this fight, which does mean everything will be back available for SoftBank ahead of what could potentially be the Elder Dragon fight.
Yeah, you still got to be careful, though.
Mum coming through. Cascada's doing his best to run on out of there. In fact, he somehow finds the time to look for some damage onto Dasher. Stun coming through from Taco. It might be a trade of mid laners, but Cascada with the Sears shield. Marble flashing forward, getting way too aggressive. They managed to trade back one, but Dasher is going to go down, which means 3 found for the side of DCG. And Smolder with stacks, you may be a little bit strong, but you're not as strong as the 4 items coming through from both these solo laners.
Can they end?
Yeah, teleport coming through. This is going to be Cascada returning. Full HP, full health. Doesn't have the ult, but does have flash now all of a sudden available for himself. Evie on the flank, and Forest versus Evie. Forest and Evie, rather. They have to find a way to try and delay the end here. Dominus procs. Forest, he does not have Cataclysm, but the flash forward. They find their way once again here onto Tide, and Tide is going to be taken out. That's the first death he has this game. Evie trying to find his way out. Gold card, though, means that Taco will be able to get revenge on the laning phase. 2 members alive. It's Cascada and Taco. Vista has respawned. Forest as well, very, very low. Marble as well, 5 more seconds. 6-5, running all the way from base now. Finds himself back at this nexus of the side of SoftBank Gaming. Forest, though, Spiring Despair, everything coming out. Teleport coming through now. It's going to be Marble arriving. Actually, it's Dasher, sorry, from the bottom side of the fight. Shockwave landing. Is Taco going to be the target? But he's kiting. He's trying to find the damage. It's a nice Cosmic Binding. And Vista, with that Cosmic Binding, keeps himself alive and keeps the hopes of SoftBank in this one alive with it.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary. Thought that DCG might be able to end there, but Dasher...
Oh, Equalizer. There's a lot of follow-up coming through from this way. One more QW might just seal the deal, but the Seer Shield is going to keep him alive. Still, though, that's going to be a lot of tempo. 6-5 now starting up the Outer Dragon.
Yeah, no jungler up on the side of SoftBank. Vista's trying to get there to figure out if they're doing it. 6-6-5 has taken this down pretty quickly just by himself, almost at half HP now.
Walker with some electric harpoons and Tide being able to respawn and get back here. This should be a free Elder Dragon. There is no Forest anywhere nearby to potentially steal it, and so you have the Smolder, but they have 5, and Vista is going to be taken out. Orca, they're looking for him. This is a fight against Elder.
Oh.
They find one. Maybe if he's able to find Cascada, but not got the damage. It is that Steerax keeping him alive for just slightly longer, but not long enough, as the Spiraling Despair will be doing the damage over time. Nice knockup from that flag and grab. Dasher, though, gets taken out. Another snipe coming through from Cascada. It's 2, though. Forest is going to be taken out. God damn, Cascada is just finding absolutely every kill from well outside of anyone's screen, and now it's going to be Marble against the 2 carries and Taco running down mid. Does not have Destiny. But
yeah,
this one
he has
super
no
minion
cleanse either, so
should mean that at least this tower's found. It's the one Elder Dragon versus 3 members with the actual Elder Dragon. And with that, game number 2 picked up by DCG.
DCG bouncing back big time.